If you take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Now, this isn't just a movie quote, it's a warning, because most people are still plugged in, still chasing illusions, still playing by rules that were written to keep them obedient. Today, I'm going to drop 5 truths that will unplug you from the simulation. But be warned, once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Red Pill 1. The education system is a scam. School is one of the greatest scams ever created. It doesn't fail a few people, it quietly almost everyone. And the worst part, it is not broken. It is working exactly how it was designed to raise followers, not thinkers, to build obedience, not intelligence. I was top of my school, 100 out of 100, every year, accepted into one of the best high schools in the country. And I dropped out of 16, not because I was lazy, but because I was awake. School doesn't reward intelligence, it rewards obedience. You memorize, you repeat, you forget. You pass the tests, follow formulas, raise your hand before speaking. You're trained to fear failure, to never take risks, to never speak out. But the real world doesn't care about grades. It rewards execution, courage, and instinct. I didn't want to be just another cog in the machine. I wanted to build machines. And when I left, I didn't get lost. I logged in. I learned online everything, built a game, and that game was downloaded 400 million times. By 19, I made over $10 million. No diploma, no backup plan. Just focus, hunger, and tunnel vision. Red Pill 2. Women don't love nice guys. You think buying flowers, texting her good morning, and always being available makes her love you? Wrong. That is not love. That is bribery. If you're trying to win her affection by buying her attention, you're already beneath her. You don't buy flowers because it makes her happy. You buy them to make her like you. And once you realize that, it all looks pathetic. Here's the truth. Women don't want weak men. They are not attracted to comfort. They are attracted to masculinity. They want the man who doesn't chase, who doesn't need to be liked, who holds frame, holds silence, and isn't afraid to walk away. You don't win by compliance. You win with grounded confidence. Be kind, be respectful, but don't be nice just to get her attention. That is manipulation, and they feel it. Now let me be real with you. This is not about dating. This is about your identity. It will teach you to stop chasing, to stop overgiving, to hold your frame, to cut off weak behavior in every area, not just with women. Red Pill 3. The millionaire lifestyle is a trap. At the age of 21, I lived with 20 girls. Same house, same time, and the same chaos. Mansion, private chef, parties every night. From the outside, it looked like heaven, but from the inside, it was a dopamine-fueled prison. For the first few months, I'm not gonna lie, I was high on life. Every day was insane. A movie. Then it all started shifting. I couldn't think, I couldn't focus. Every moment was noise. Someone always needed something. The girls had drama, the chef had questions, the assistants asking me questions all the time. There were people around me 24/7, and I couldn't hear my own thoughts anymore. It was supposed to be freedom, but it felt like a prison instead. And when that stopped being fun, I turned to something darker. Drugs. Not for pleasure, but for survival. Because when you're that overstimulated, and even that stops making you happy, you just want to feel something. Eventually, even the drugs didn't work. And that's when it hit me. If this isn't happiness, then what the is? You don't want 20 girls. You want one that makes you happy. You don't want 5 cars. You want one that actually makes you smile when you drive it. You don't need more, you need less, but better. That's when I learned cheap dopamine versus expensive dopamine. Cheap dopamine is instant. The scroll, the party, the flex, the pill. It fries your brain. It empties your soul. Expensive dopamine, on the other hand, is earned. The project shipped, the workout completed, the silence after execution. It takes more, but it gives you more. The real flex isn't being overstimulated. It's waking up focused, chasing your goals, building something legendary, feeling peace without noise. Red pill 4. Money isn't real. Here's the darkest truth. Money is not real. You were never meant to win. Money is printed, inflated, and controlled. You trade your time for something they create from thin air. It is not backed by gold. It is backed by belief. And inflation, it's not a bug. It's a feature, a hidden tax, a slow drain on your power. You were taught, go to school, get a job, work hard, retire at 65. That is not a life plan. That's a trap. The rich don't work for money. They build systems. They print value. They create assets and not salaries. And the worst part, they convinced you that being a slave is normal. Work 4 years, pay taxes, buy liabilities, and stay in debt, and die tired. Money isn't value. It's control. The only real wealth is ownership. Land, branding, minerals, scarcity-backed power. And you wanna get out? Own things that can't be printed. Own your attention, own your time, own your mind. Red pill 5. The corporate model is obsolete. I manage both ends. I run 100% teams, and now I'm faster alone with AI. Here's what most people don't get. In a big company, most people are just useless. 99% of the results come from the top 1% of performance. The rest, just like messages, micro dramas, and bottlenecks. You think more people equals more power, but in reality, more people only means more chaos. You want speed? Work alone. And you want to scale? Just add AI. That's the new model. You and AI equals God tier performance. The old model is dying. Endless meetings, human resources, managers managing managers. The future belongs to lean creators who build in silence and move at algorithmic speed. I've done both, and I will tell you straight. The solo creator with AI is 10 times more efficient than your 50-person startup. And if you want to know exactly how to use AI to escape the system and build alone, I will be dropping a full step-by-step guide in the description soon. Most people are still plugged in, obeying fake systems, chasing fake goals, living inside fake identities. If you take all 5 of these red pills, you will be unstoppable. Most people don't even take one. But now, you have seen the cheat code. What you do with it is up to you. Now, if this hit you, you have already taken the red pill. It's time to go deeper. So subscribe, because this is only the beginning. The simulation is real, but so is your exit.